All right, number one, working in the key of B minor or D major. So, one and two, just it's important to be careful as you get going faster. Because the idea of the rhythms, yeah, pretty simple. But man, does it get crazy hard to not let those upstrokes drift to where the downstrokes are supposed to be. So just take it easy with it. Starting at 50 is a good idea. I think you asked about that yesterday. And I think you asked if you should go up in twos. Now, I think I said go ahead and do fives for right now. If you feel that going up in fives doesn't get you to let's say you can barely even get past 80 by doing fives, do twos. If you're getting up to 100, 110, 120 in fives, that's good. Another thing you could do is start with fives. As you notice it getting more and more difficult to keep the upstrokes where they belong, switch to doing 2 beat per minute increases. So nothing wrong with that. I'm not a big fan of starting with like 10 or 20 BPM increases. Like I still feel that's way too fast. Like really, 5 is plenty for that. But then as you get going faster, decreasing the amount of from going from 5 to something like 3, 2, even 1 BPM, I think that's good. That can be very helpful. So just something to keep in mind. Again, start with fives, see how it goes, switch to going up in twos if it feels like you would get better and more results that way. And you can do a mix of going up in fives, and then once you hit a speed that's starting to get challenging, start going up in twos instead. So here we go. 50, number one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure your foot is hitting with the metronome is going to be super helpful to make sure that these rhythms stay as precise as possible. 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. Under 20, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 40, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. All right, number 2, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 140, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. that's freaking hard. Keeping it in time is the hard thing. And for me, that's that rhythm right there. Even though you're not doing a bunch of ghost strums all over the place like the polyrhythm, it just feels way harder. Way harder to me. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, number 3. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. $140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Had to hold my breath on that one. All right, so let's see. All right, so the goal for scale stuff is to memorize going up one string and then down one string. So basically like that. You can get fancy at the end if you like. And then, yeah, for the B string, well, you gotta start on the C note. But everything else you'll start open. So yeah, the B strings, you'll have to start on the C note. Everything else you'll start open. And yeah. And then for the suspended chords, we will definitely, we'll do some stuff with it next time we meet. So I know you got the trip coming up. So yeah, I'm meeting again in 2 weeks. But any questions, let me know. And as far as like practicing the suspenders, just be good just to run through each thing. You know, just like, especially the weird ones. The chords you feel like you're going to have the most trouble with, play through those a few times just to keep them as fresh as you can. And I think that'll about do it. All right, any questions, let me know. I'll see you again in 2 weeks.